do you want to tell the fans and the audience how the song Mexican Inside of Me came to be about?
Ooh, man, bro. Yeah, I don't mind, man. It's a crazy story, man. And man, that song, it's got to be one of my craziest songs because the way that was all done was just crazy. Everything was just crazy, bro. My pops had just passed away the day before, and my homeboy Jose De Leon. Jose De Leon is the first dude to rap on the song "Block of Rock" on Hustle Town, and he's a real good friend of mine. And he's an engineer, and he was at the Dope House at that time, and he had a studio in the back. And after my dad passed away, man, I tripped really, really hard, bro. I went out and I bought a bunch of Xanax. I bought a bunch of bags of Coke. I bought bottles of liquor. I bought beer. I bought other pills, man, to pop and anything to numb me, man, just so I wouldn't feel the pain of losing my dad. And I said, you know what, man, I need to go record. I need to let this shit out. So I got my homeboy to roll with me up there, man. And he's got the second verse on there. His name is Raw B. And well, when I got up there, I was in the studio and I just started partying. I started telling my homeboy I wanted this certain beat. The beat I wanted was from the movie Phantasm. The little ball, it goes. Anyways, I wanted that one. And my homeboy Brock goes, that sounds like Master P. Pass me the green, I need some weed with my Hennessy. And I said, bro, all I remember is telling him the last is that I don't give a damn about none of that. This is what I'm feeling right now, bro. That's the last thing I remember. And then that's it. I don't remember nothing else. I just remember waking up the next day. Didn't know I recorded a song or nothing. I was still upset. 2 weeks later, Block asked me, hey bro, what you gonna do with that song you recorded? You know, when you came and recorded last. And I said, what song, man? And he said, man, it sounds pretty badass. I was like, for real? He's like, yeah, come check it out. So I walk in the studio, I'm checking it out, and he plays it for me, man. And when he plays it for me, I hear that, ando bien tirado, fluid marijuana, you don't like my smoking, loca, that's a problem. I heard that shit, I said, to myself, I said, ooh, who is that, bro? Who the fuck is that, man? That motherfucker. And then I heard I got quiet, and then the next phrase I heard, tattoo on my neck, check it out, it says Yolanda, Holmes, cause that's my mama, Simon, that's my jefa, she knows that her boy, El Juan, man, bro, I was like, oh my God, who is this guy? Who is this guy? You know? And I was like, I looked at Block, I was like, I didn't know how to take it, bro. And then I was like, Block, this is live, man. He's like, yeah, man, but I'll never record you like this again. Not ever, bro. Don't bring that shit to me, ever. And I asked him, I was like, well, what happened, bro? What'd I do? He's like, man, you were all upset writing. You cry, you write. You do some cocaine. You go in the booth like you gonna record. And you'd say a couple words, and then the cocaine would hit, and you get lockjawed, and then you got to come out here and chug a couple beers until you could talk, and then you feel the beer is too hard, so you did more cocaine to help you go record some more, and when you get in there, you say a couple more words, then you come out lockjawed again. He's like, I'll never want to ever go through that with you ever again, bro. He's like, bro, I ran you out of here at 4:30 in the morning. And Well, I was glad for me to say that that is behind me. That those days, that era that I went through, that darkness, man, is behind me. But that was the driving force for Mexican inside of me that I had no idea where that came from, because I didn't even know I did that, and that came from a lot of hurt, bro. I love my dad, man, and when I lost him, it fucked me up. You know, because we weren't cool at the end. We didn't communicate too well, and he didn't like the fact that I was a rapper and hardcore. He always wanted me to be a preacher, man, because my dad was a Pentecostal minister. So we were always at ends, but that's what's up behind the song, Mexican Inside of Me, man. That's why I titled it that. A lot of people joke like Mexican Inside of Me, but to me, that was me trying to break out of the fucking hurt I was living. It was the Mexican inside of me, dog, you know? And that's why that's titled that, bro.